Dealing with problem customers in your woodworking business. The customer is always right. Have you ever heard this one before? I'm sure you have. And to that, I say, yeah right. To paraphrase marketing consultant Dan Kennedy, the customer is not always right. But it is the customer who signs your paycheck. The reality is that in any business, you want to provide a positive customer experience from beginning to end, and it should be a priority. Fortunately, most people are terrific to deal with. They tend to be patient, friendly and agreeable. They listen to you as the expert, and they let you get on with it, so they can enjoy the finished product they get from you when ordering custom jobs. Good customers have no problem paying a substantial portion of the purchase price up front, with nothing more than a receipt and a handshake. All you have to do is deliver on your promises and remain cooperative throughout the experience. Keeping in touch through the occasional online newsletter is the most cost-effective way of growing your mailing list, which may be your most valuable asset in business. But unfortunately, you will likely encounter a problem customer every now and then. I've had my fair share over the years. The simple fact is, you just can't please everybody. But there are often warning signs of problems to come. For example, a client who thinks they know as much, or more, than you, when it comes to cabinet making. They try to tell you how you should be doing your job. I'm all for taking custom orders, but requesting things be done in a way that's non-standard to your operation pushes things a little too far. A customer who requests joints done in a certain way, or insists that 100% solid would be used for case goods, when you typically work with plywood, crosses the line. If the request can be easily accommodated and the customer is willing to pay for the changes, then it's simply a matter of making the necessary adjustments. But it should be your call, and not the customer's. But it's a problem when you're just not equipped to shift gears and do things their way. When a prospective customer insists, I know they're not someone I want to do business with. Taking on jobs like this inevitably leads to frustration or disappointment at some point. Another warning sign has to do with the price you've quoted. On larger, more expensive items, there may be some wiggle room. But by countering a price quote with a figure that's 20 to 50% less than you quoted, is just not cool. I've taken on such jobs in the past and invariably, it leads to regret. Price shoppers are also ones to watch out for. At times, it's just not worth it. Some potential clients only see dollar signs, and they mistakenly assume that all cabinet makers build things the same way to exacting standards of quality. So they price shop all around town, paying little attention to important details. Details like the added benefits that come from a shop of caring professionals who refuse to release a product until it's just right. When you're just beginning your woodworking business and possibly for the first couple of years, you tend to take on every job that comes along. But through experience you learn that some people will be more challenging to deal with than others, and some should be avoided altogether. It just goes with the territory. Whenever you get a sense of uneasiness about the people you're dealing with, I recommend quoting a higher price than you normally would. If you get the project, the extra money you get will help cover the added stress of client management that goes with it. And if you don't get it, well, you've just saved yourself the hassle of dealing with another problem. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. For the ultimate guide to getting into a woodworking business and succeeding, be sure to click the link below in the description.